You're watching UNICEF television.
Hi, good evening everyone. I am Nabila Tajuddin as Committee of UNICEF. Before we proceed with the talk, let me share a little bit on the background of UNICEF. So, the United Nations International Children Emergency Fund UNICEF was established in 1946. We aim to help children and young people who live and futures were at risk no matter what role their country had played in the war. These days, we often heard issue on child marriage. So, what is child marriage? Child marriage can be defined as a girl or boy marrying before the age of 18 and refer to both formal marriage and informal union in which children under the age of 18 live with a partner as married. UNICEF Global Database 2020 found that globally, around 21% of young women were married before the age of 18 years old. 650 million girls and women alive today were married as children, equivalent to 12 million girls under 18 years old were married each year. Child marriage are influenced by a variety of factors. Levels of poverty and culture as well as tradition are among of them. Some parents marrying off their child for a good intention such to secure them. However, they are not well aware with the impact of early child marriage. The major implication of child marriage is the level of health of the child itself, especially young girls. This is because child marriage will lead to many complications of health of the child such as physically and psychological effect. In terms of physical implication is the younger and woman will face the risk during pregnancy, while in terms of psychology is stress and depression. This is due to the coercion by the family to continue child marriage. In efforts to prevent this child marriage around the world, UNICEF is responsible for saving children from becoming victims of child marriage. From early childhood to adolescence, UNICEF works in over 190 countries and territories to save children's lives, protect their rights and help them reach their full potential. UNICEF also working on to ensure the well-being and welfare of children as well as producing and retaining a generation of children who have the potential to be leaders in the future. Let us roll a video on how child marriage has affected child.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azreen Delaila Binti Ahmad from UNICEF National Committee. Today, I would like to interview one of the child marriage victims, which is Aina Puspasari from Jakarta, Indonesia. Aina, I am Azreen Delaila Binti Ahmad from UNICEF National Committee. So today I would like to interview you as you are one of the child marriage victims. So if you don't mind, can you share with us how did you involve in this underage marriage?
Hi, my name is Aina Puspasari and I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. I got married at 14 after my father died and my mother struggled to support my family. One day, my school day came to sudden end. My mother asked me to come home and meet a stranger who was visiting, saying it was an uncle when in fact it was the uncle of my husband. My husband is a rich guy at that area, so that's why my mother wanted him to be my husband. On the same day of my celebration of marriage, I wanted to run away. This should be the happiest day of my life, but at that time I was too young. I was scared. After celebration of my wedding day, I need to stay with my husband and had to stay away from my mother and my sibling. I was very sad at that time. Then in less than 2 weeks, I managed to escape and came back home. But my mom said no. She said if I came back, she would leave the house and disown me. That's how I was forced to go. I feel like I wanted to run away on my first night of my wedding. He beat me on that night because I refused to do sex with him. My life changed completely. I am not going to school and began taking on the responsibility of marriage, which I was not ready for. My mother-in-law and my husband treated me like a maid. I feel tired of doing house chores. I always quarreled with my husband and he always hated me when I asking for divorce. Then he threatened to kill my family members if I want to divorce with him. I feel aching, sad and wanted to commit suicide. I was 15 when I became pregnant. When I was in my 7th month of pregnancy, he beat me and my belly started pain and aching. My body was not ready for the stress of birth. I get stress and depression. My physically and mentally was totally breakdown at that time. My husband took me to the hospital where I gave birth to the premature baby. After giving birth, my husband abandoned me and the newborn baby, and I was forced to move back with my mother. 2 weeks after giving birth, I lost my child.
Aina, are you still playing? Come here.
Yes, Mom. Why?
Actually, I have something to discuss with you.
What is it, Mom?
I'm gonna marry you with a rich guy soon.
But Mom, I'm just 15 years old and I still didn't finish my school yet. Even though by tomorrow I still have examination.
I don't care and I don't mind. What I want you to do is marry him. If you love me and if you don't want to lose me, then marry him.
But Mom, I have studied the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act. It is a crime to marry off girls below the age of 18 years old. Family who commit this crime as well as the groom will be jailed as per the act.
You have no father to support you and I am absolutely not afford to support you and us. You have another 5 siblings under you and that's why I want you to marry him. I want you to marry that guy no matter what happens. Can you please just listen to me? I know what I'm doing right now. I do this for the sake of you, for your future and also our family. No objection.
The next day, Aina go to school. She tell her teachers everything and ask for teachers' help. After hearing the problems of Aina, then the teacher decides to reach the UNICEF.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Izzah Fadhlin from UNICEF National Committee. I'm currently working on raising awareness about the dangers of child marriage, which is so widespread among our community. Therefore, the reason why I came here is to ask for you and your daughter Aina to participate our program in eliminating child marriage. As we know, boys and girls aged between 10 to 19 years old undergo a lot of changes where it is called adolescence. You know, girls at your daughter age is not ready yet to get married and they even do not mature enough as they are just child. Parents might think that they can secure their daughter if they are marrying them off. However, most of parents do not aware where their decisions to marry off their daughter is significantly affecting the potential of occur in terms of psychosocial distress and sexual violence. In fact, there are a lot of impacts due to early child marriage. For your information, UNICEF and UNFPA are working together in implementing an End Child Marriage program. It is called the Global Program to End Child Marriage. This program aims to support younger girls' right to refuse marriage and pregnancy and to help them to achieve their goals through education as well as personal development. This program encourages community as well to adopt positive attitudes, empower girls to make their life decisions, and enhances the incentive such as motivation to encourage them to do so. So, do you agree if I write down your name, and will you attend this program?
I will.
Sure, I will do.